Punishment. My name is Junie Jones. The B stands for Beatrice. Except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B and that's all. I go to kindergarten. My room is named Room 9. There are lots of rules in that place, like no shouting, and no running in the hall, and no butting the other children in the stomach with your head. My teacher's name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs. and that's all. Last week, Mrs. clapped her loud hands together. Then she made an announcement to us. Announcement is the school word for telling us something very important. Boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? She said. Today is going to be a special day in room 9. We are going to be talking about different careers you can have when you grow up. Yeah! Only guess what? I said. I never even heard of that dumb word careers before, and so I want to know what the heck we are talking about. Mrs. made squinty eyes at me. A career is a job, Junie, she said. And please raise your hand before you speak. Then Mrs. talked some more about careers, and she said Monday was going to be called job day, and everybody in room 9 would come to school dressed up like what kind of job they wanted to be. After that, room 9 was very excited, except for Nami, cause I had a big problem. That's why. Yeah, only guess what? I said, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. And so that means I can't come to school on Monday. And now I'll probably flunk kindergarten. Hooray! Shouted a mean boy named Jim. I made a fist at him. How do you like a knuckling sandwich, you big fat Jim? I shouted right back. Mrs. came over to my table. She bended down next to me. Please, Junie B, you simply must try to control yourself better in class. We've talked about this before, remember? Yes, I said nicely. Only I hate that dumb guy. Just then my bestest friend, Lucille, who sits next to me, stood up and fluffed her roughly dressed. I always control myself, don't I, teacher? She said. That's because my Nana taught me to act like a little lady, and so Junie B. Jones should act more like me. I made a gruely face at her. I do act like a little lady, you dumb bunny Lucille, and don't say that again, or I'll knock you on your can. Mrs. did a frown at me. Just kidding, I said very quickly, except for Mrs. kept on frowning, and then she gave me punishment. Punishment is the school word for sitting at a big table all by yourself, and everybody keeps on staring at you, and it makes you feel like PU. That's how come I put my head down on the table and I covered it up with my arms, 'cause punishment takes the friendly right out of you. And so at recess, I didn't speak to Lucille, and I didn't speak to my other bestest friend named Grace either. I just sat down in the grass all by myself, and I watched the janitor paint the little cans, and I played with a stick and an ant, and that's all. I hate room 9, I said very grumpily, except for just then I saw something very wonderful in the grass, and its name was two cherry life savers. Savers. Hey, I love those guys, I said. Then I picked one up and I blowed off the jumps and I put it right in my mouth. Wait, don't do that, shouted a loud voice at me. Spit that out right now. I turned my head. It was a janitor. He was running at me, speed kick. His jingling keys were jangling all over the place. Spit that out, I said. He yelled again. And so then I spit the cherry lifesaver on the ground, 'cause the guy was scaring me. That's why. Janitor bended down next to me. I didn't mean to frighten you, sis, he said, but I spotted a bunch of dirty candy in the grass and I was going to clean it up when I finished the painting. He looked serious at me. Don't you ever eat anything you find on the ground. Do you hear? Not ever. But I blowed off the jumps, I told him. Janitor shook his head. You can blow jumps off, he said. Eating things that you find on the ground is very, very dangerous. The janitor picked up the dangerous candy. Now, run along and play, he said. I did a big sigh. Yeah, only I can, I said, because I shut off my big fat mouth in kindergarten, and then I got punishment. And now I have my bestest friend Lucille. Janitor smiled a little bit, said, life is hard sometimes, isn't it, sis? He said. I bobbed my head up and down. Yes, I said, life is PU. Then janitor patted my head and he walked away. And so, guess what? I like just like janitor, and that's all.